Your agent told me,
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
and I needed to talk to someone who went through what I.
Expert tips are back, and throughout the season, we will be getting tips for upping your game straight from gameplay director Mike Wang. Chris caught up with him just before launch to tip off the series. Check it out.
All right, today we have gameplay director Mike Wang joining us on 2K TV.
Here we have two first-year head coaches, Steve. That being said, how long does it take for teams to learn a new... Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Money subbed in for Monte Morris. Olynyk, he's checked in for Detroit. In for Joseph. A very nice moment for MP. Was announced he was the NBA Player of the Week.
And hard to argue with that choice given the numbers MP put up. He was a man on a mission all week long.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. Washington making some changes. Kisper comes in for Avdia. And it's Will Barton in for Bradley Beal. Then for the Pistons, Alec Burks comes in for Isaiah Stewart.
Man, I'm only playing my career because I'm not going to go to Park with no squad.
Pass to Burks. Here's Ivy. 6 to shoot. Pass to Diallo. He tries for 3. Money with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
On the floor for Detroit, Saddiq Bey is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Ivy. And Diallo in at the 2-guard spot.
And over the last couple, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Jacks up a 3. Money, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Rob. Well, it's no secret that MP was a very controversial pick, Greg, by this team. The debate between him and Shep Owens will be argued for a long time, I'm sure.
And you can see both sides of the argument. A player who does the little things versus an athletic monster with upside. The fan base, though, has made it pretty clear that they want an owner. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signed a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Can't hit from 12. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Washington. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So Gafford will go to the free throw line. That one on a limit.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Free throw, no good for Gafford. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now the pass to Burks. Shot to stop the run. The shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Money. And the Wizards hit again from deep. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build. From his time in college until now, he's becoming a household name.
23 seconds left to play in the first. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Money on deep. The shot, no good. And so it's Washington enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. He come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
They came out firing from deep.
That's our purpose for a hard-working woman.
That you can start a game that hot.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass.
You wasn't working when you was at Duncan.
Backboard and be rewarded with additional.
I mean, you wasn't working when you was at Duncan.
On the court for the Pistons, Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. Corey Joseph is out there with Cunningham, and it's Burks in at the three. Wizards leading by 13. Beal the pass to Money for three, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out.
Like what you?
Three-point attempts.
How much you want to get paid? Yeah.
And the Pistons with possession, defeated by the Pacers in their last game.
Salary is like.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Especially on the road.
Look it up, look it up.
Fired up that crowd even more.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pistons trailed by 19. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy. That's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Here's Money. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Joseph the pass to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Porzingis against Bagley. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It's a jump ball.
So it's Washington now. Washington leading now by 21. Fires from deep. Bagley with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Joseph. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Assisted by
8 points for Joseph.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
I love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one.
Stewart against Porzingis. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact. What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
Stewart kicks to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Joseph finds Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber metal early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump, contending for the playoffs.
You know, back home in Canada.
And so it's the Washington Wizards rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first. He's checked in for Washington. Here's Money. He has 35. From deep. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Brooks is checked in. Poke loose. Running at the wings, Beal and Abdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Money in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Personal foul.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they've played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
So it's the Pistons now. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. We'll start a 3-game homestand with that game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
From past the arc. And that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer for Money. Money's got 38 points.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Porzingis passes to Money. From deep 3-point range, kept alive. Porzingis, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And don't fall Porzingis soft. He'll get the tough rebounds when he has to. There's a lot of heart in his game.
At the line for Washington, Kristaps Porzingis. One shot.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And they double up Cunningham. Passes it to Stewart. Cunningham outside. Porzingis comes with the double team. Shot clock at 5. Burks kicks to Cunningham. To stop the run, Porzingis with... The block.
Out of bounds.
Great
Possession
reach
to
of
Detroit.
Porzingis being put to great use there.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. In today's game, demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Kuzma, that's good.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that one, good. Stewart's got 9.
Ready for action. Stewart just needed the ball, and then he's good to go.
Here's Money. No good on the shot. The Pistons go the other way with it.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Joseph, that's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph. Wizards making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Olynyk is checked in for Bay. Diallo comes in for Cade Cunningham. And Ivy subbed in for Joseph. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Money passes to Gafford.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
For the Wizards, Hatchimer is checked in for Porzingis. Barton comes in for Avdia. And it's DeLon right in for Bradley Beal. Steps back and fires. And Detroit with another turnover here.
Basketball.
Here's Money. He has 38 in the game. This one for 3. Kept alive by Washington. Gafford passes to Money.
2 minutes.
There's the 3.
Remaining in the third quarter.
Goes up again. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
First personal
And
foul.
you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major
For the
factor.
Wizards.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Wizards. Making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Davis comes in for Will Barton. And Money subbed in for Wright. And then for Detroit, Bagley, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Bay comes in for Burks. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Diallo.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Saddiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
On the floor for Detroit, Bay and Bagley will good, and another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Cunningham finds Bagley. And here's Ivy. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Taj Gibson.
Ray, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
Well, he is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Free throw good, Stewart. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
The Pistons shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is why Stewart shoots a good percentage, because he takes smart shots inside.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And the awareness of his foot.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's showing us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. Count it.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Wizards.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Money.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Money. And again for 3.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now Greg alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Launches it. Livers grabs the rebound. Lee outside. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Allman. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching.